Here we stand by a dolmen called D41. Doesn't have the nicest position because it's on the road, but it's a nice dolmen, quite typical for the region. I'm just gonna tell you again, there, when you go in that line, you go to the Landgraf, the long grave that we just visited. You will see on the GPS file that it isn't very far away from it. Discovered in mint condition. Hunebed D41 is one of the best preserved tombs in the Netherlands. That's because it was discovered only at a late stage. Until 1809 the monument was hidden from a sight by a mound of sand and cobblestones. That year the mound was dug away, but fortunately only after a drawing had been made of the state in which the hunebed had been found. That's important for our understanding of the hunebedden. Thanks to this drawing dating from 1809, we know how this hunebed was enclosed in its mound. The buried burials. The hunebedden as we know them today are structures built from large stones, but that's not what they looked like in the days of the funnelbeaker culture. Every hunebed was covered with a mound with possibly only the large capstones exposed at the top. The gaps in between the stones were filled with cobblestones and clay to create a proper burial chamber in which the dead would be able to rest undisturbed. Later generations of prehistoric occupants raised and expanded some of the mounds and missing mounds. Almost all the mounds that originally covered the hunebedden have disappeared. Of a few tombs, just as D41, we know when that took place. In some cases, the people who dug away the mounds believed that they were restoring the hunebed to its original state. There are also a few former hunebed sites where the stones of the tomb disappeared a long time ago, but where you can still make out the remains of the mound. The general design of the hunebedden of Drenthe. The basic elements are pairs of upright stones supporting a capstone. A row of such arches forms a rectangular chamber whose two ends are closed off by two more upright stones. The stone structure was enclosed in a mound of earth, which did probably not in all cases cover the capstones. Part of the mound of hunebed D39 near Schoonhoort, the Papeloze Kerk, the priestless church, has been reconstructed, as in the drawings of D41 it covers the capstones. Well, let's have a look then, right? And again, the waypoints of the dolmens that I visit on this trip will be included in the GPS file. And that will be attached to these videos. And again, it's just a hobby of mine. So, yeah. But it gives you a general idea about how they look and what they are. And some background info. Those shields are fairly new, by the way. They placed them because we now have become a geopark. A geopark, the the dog bag. That's a special hill ridge. And because they connected several countries together, Denmark, Netherlands, Germany, because they have the same Neolithic past and the same special thing in the landscape with the stones and the cultures. They got money from Europe, so now they were able to make those nice shields and to make those dolmens really accessible to people. So I hope, because I think it hasn't been done in English yet, I hope by reading these shields in English I can help the international community understand them better as well and make us more familiar. I would love to be part of the association that does all these things, like the geopark, the hondsrug, the dog's back. So, yeah, we're now going on. There was a long grave behind that, you know, and there's another dolmen over there. It lays a little bit apart. And then we're gonna go to a twin dolmen and tumuli field over there in that area. But it's all within the proximity, so it's all easily to do on bicycle. It's gonna be a smaller round, so it's okay. One is back at the back of the Valterbos as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that as well. I'll see how far I can. Okay, stay